and on today's video I'll be teaching you how to make this wonderful lunch bag. And the lunch bag, I will show you the measurements for this lunch bag now. This is the lunch bag we're about to sew today. So I'll show you the measurements for this lunch bag, how I draft the pattern for the lunch bag, every other thing on this lunch bag. I will be telling you everything concerning this lunch bag today. So now let's go ahead. So now the measurement for this lunch bag now is for this one. This is the front side for the lunch bag. This is the front side for the lunch bag. So coming to the front side of this lunch bag now, the measurement is 18 by 8 inch is measurement for this. This is the front side, so it's 18 by 8 inch. Then coming to the back side and the side of the back and the side are the same pattern. So the back is 9 by 17 inch. Can you see? It's 9 by 17 inch is for this one now. So let me go ahead and show you how you curve the upper side of the bag. For the curve of the upper side of this bag, I will measure out 4.5 inch this way. Then I also come here and measure out 4.5 inch this way. You can measure 4 inch, you can measure 3.5 inch based on the way you want it to curve. So I will curve it from this 4.5 up, then I'll curve it come down to the 4.5 inch downward here. Can you see what I'm doing here? So it will be this way. Then I will use my scissors and cut it out this way, because this is how I want it to be. So after cutting this side now, I will use it and place it on top of this side to use it to get the accurate measurement, so that I will not make mistake on this side. So this is how it will be this way. Then I'll use my pen and draw it again. Then I'll cut out this side also. So after cutting this one out now, I will apply gum on this one. So I'll apply gum on this one here. So now this is the foam that I'll be using. This one is the foam that I'll be using. It comes together with the foam and the lining as the warmer inside. So I'll put it this way. It will be this way now. Then I'll also cut it out. So after cutting it out, it will be this way. Can you see? Then I'll go ahead and do the other one the way I did this one now. The one that will be at the front side of the lunch bag. So this is the front side, this is the back and the side. After, I will show you how I'll get the sides this way now. So let me go ahead and show you what I will do here. So the measurements for the curve of this one, the upper side of it will be 2 by 2 inch. So this is 2 by 2 inch. I'll measure out 2 here. I'll also come this side and measure out 2. this way. Can you see? So after it now, I'll curve it. So it will be this way now. So I'll use my scissors and cut it out. So after that, I will fold it into two. Then I'll cut the other side with these measurements also. I'll use my pen to draw it so that I will not make any mistake while cutting it out. So the next thing I will do also is to apply gum. To apply gum on this one also. Then I'll add it the foam and the warmer. I'll add it here. So it will be this way now. I'll cut it out. So it will be this way for the two. This is the two now. So the next thing I will do on this side now is to measure out the next thing I will do now is to measure out 4.5 inch. I call it 4.5 inch here. I will measure it out this way. That will be the side. The side is 4.5 inch. Will be the side for the back. Can you see? So it's easy. So after getting the 4.5 inch this side, I will come this side also and do the same thing here. 4.5 inch is for this side now. So this is 4.5 inch also. Then after that, I'll get the middle of the 4.5 inch. That is the place I'll add the handle. So this is the middle for this one. So that is the place I add the handle. Then coming up to this side, I will measure out 1.5 inch here. So that is the place that the handle will stop while adding the handle. The same thing applies to this side, getting the middle of 4.5 inch here. That's the place. Then I will get also 1 inch off this side, 1.5 inch, sorry. So that is the place I will stop while adding the handle for this one. So let me go ahead and add the handle here, and I'll be using pink color handle for this one now. So I'll use pink color, then I'll use D-ring for the holder here. So let me go ahead and add this one here now. And then the longer side of the handle, the measurement will be, I'll be using 30-inch handle for this. So I'll use 30-inch handle. I'll add it to 40-inch. So I'm using 30-inch to be smaller, then I'll add it to 40-inch handle. So after that, I will add it here now. So let me go ahead and add it here this way. So I will stop at 1 inch, then I'll turn it again and sew this side also. So this is how this one will be. So the next thing I will do is to add the one that will be this side. This is the one that will be having the D ring. So I'll go ahead and sew this side also. In fact, this lunch bag is one of the simplest and easiest lunch bag you can sew once you get the pattern very well. Then I'll add my D ring here. So this is how it would look like after sewing this one now. So this is how it will look like. So now let me go ahead and show you how I add the handle on the other side of the lunch bag. So this is the front side of the lunch bag, the small handle. I will measure out 1 inch up here. I will measure out 1 inch here. So when I measure out 1 inch here now, I'll be joining my rope with small leather, the same leather that I'm using. So this is the leather that I'll be using to fit the handle for this one now. So it will be this way. Then I'll add it the rope. Can you see? So just use the measurements of your choice. You can measure this because this is 8 inch. You use 9.5 inch. Then I will use this one to cover this one this way. I'll cover it this way now. So let me go ahead and sew it together first of all. Then after that, I'll add it on my leather. So I've measured out 1 inch. It's on that 1 inch that I'll add the handle for this one here. So I'll add the handle here now. Sorry, the thread I've removed from the needle. So let me go ahead and fix it again. So I'll go ahead and add this one also this way. I told you that measurement for this one now is just 1 inch. this way now, so I will sew it round this way. So after that, it will be this way now. So it will be this way. So let me keep this one aside and also sew this one. I will sew this one round as I did on the other one. So let me go ahead and trim out the ones that I do not need on this bag that I'm sewing. All this warmer that came out at the upper side of this side now. So after this now, the next thing I will do is to use this pink rope and cover each round this way. I'll start at the middle of this one here. But before then, I will use my machine and sew this plate that I measured 4.5 in, that will be the side, and I will do the same thing this side now. So let me go ahead and sew it here. So after sewing it now, we see the shape. So after sewing it now, this is how it will look like. So the shape will be this way now. Can you see? So this is the shape. So now I'll use my rope and cover each round. Can you see what I'm doing here? I'm just sewing it round this way. So this is how this one will look like after sewing it. So I'll keep it aside now. Then I will add this one with the rope also. So adding this one now, I will not start at this point, but I'll start at this point here. I'll sew it and stop at this point. So let me go ahead and sew this one. So this is how it will look like for now. So let me go ahead and add the zip. So the next thing I will do now is to add the zip here. So this is the zip. I'll be using pink zip on this bag. So this is the zip. Now let me go ahead and add it here. So before adding the zip, I will give a space of 1.5 inch, or I call it 1.5 inch here. So I'll give it this way, 1.5 inch. So I'll sew it now. So after sewing this one now, I will still also measure out 1.5 inch here. I'll measure out 1.5 inch here, then I'll cut it out this way. So it will be this way now. So let me go ahead and add the zip here. So I'll add zip at this place that I measured 4.5 inch or 4.5 inch here. From here that I'll add the zip. So watch me as I add it here. Make sure that this 4.5 inch and this point here are equal while adding the zip this way. So it will be this way. So I'll open the zip this way. Then I'll sew this side. Then coming to this side now, I'll still turn here. Then I'll stop at this thread I measured for and then half inch. So it will be this way. So the next thing I'll do now is to add the zip edge here. So I'll add the zip edge here now. So this is how it will look like. Then the what I'll do now is to add the zip around this side. So this is the zip that I'll be using, the size 5 zip. So let me go ahead and add it here. So this is how it will look like after sewing it. So let me put it once again. Then I'll add this one. Can you see? So this is how this bag will look like this way. It will be this way now. So the next thing I'll do now is to arrange the zip very well. So the bag will look like this after sewing it. Can you see what I'm doing here? So this is the lunch bag. So the next thing I'll do now is to cover the base this way. Can you see me? So this is the place where I'll cover the base, and this is the side for the zip, and this is the way I will cover this base this way. So let me go ahead and cover the zip base. So what I will do now is to open the zip small. So the zip will be this way. Don't allow it to open. Don't allow the zip head to remove while opening it. It will be this way now. Then I will hold it this way. Sorry, I will still put zip this side also. So I will leave it this way. Open it small this side. Then it will be this way now. Then you put this one on top of this, making this zip close to enter inside this way, and this one will enter inside this way, and this one will lie on top of this one this way. Can you see? Then I'll sew it straight. Let me go ahead and sew it straight. So after sewing this bag this way now, after sewing this bag this way, the next thing I will do is to close it. Can you see? So the next thing I will do now is to close two of them this way. So this is how it will look like after sewing it. Can you see? So what the next thing I will do is to add the handle this way. I'm using my settings to add the handle this way. So this is the lunch bag. Is it not beautiful? Thanks so much for watching this video on my live video. Thanks so much for watching it. Please stay tuned tomorrow because we are still coming live tomorrow. Thank you so much. Bye bye.